We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. A particularly beautiful woman is a source of terror. As a rule, a beautiful woman is a terrible disappointment. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, there love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. Who looks outside, dreams, who looks inside, awakes. The healthy man does not torture others, generally it is the tortured who turn into torturers. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Children are educated by what the grown-up is and not by his talk. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams, who looks inside, awakes. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. In all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. The pendulum of the mind alternates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. If there is anything that we wish to change in the child, we should first examine it and see whether it is not something that could better be changed in ourselves. Man needs difficulties, they are necessary for health. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. The word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol or morphine or idealism. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. We should not pretend to understand the world only by the intellect. The judgment of the intellect is only part of the truth. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. Who has fully realized that history is not contained in thick books but lives in our very blood? Nobody, as long as he moves about among the chaotic currents of life, is without trouble. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. Often the hands will solve a mystery that the intellect has struggled with in vain. There is no such thing as a pure introvert or extrovert. Such a person would be in the lunatic asylum. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved but only outgrown. It is a fact that cannot be denied. The wickedness of others becomes our own wickedness because it kindles something evil in our own hearts. Dreams are the guiding words of the soul. Why should I henceforth not love my dreams and not make their riddling images into objects of my daily consideration?